¿Qué hay, mi gente? En el episodio de hoy vamos a hablar un poquito de lo que está pasando con Jay-Z y todo el beef en la industria. También vamos a hablar un poquito de lo que dijo Snow the Product, hablando de la industria y los executives. También vamos a hablar un poquito de IDS Songs of the Week. Vamos a darle 5 canciones para que la escuchen, para que la chequen aquí de Atlanta. Y también vamos a hablar un poquito de lo que está haciendo el AI con la música. Yo soy FLA.
And this is your captain speaking, Capiitol.
And you are listening to In the Spot. Dímelo, mi gente. En el episodio de hoy vamos a, vamos a hablar de un par de cosas un poquito controversiales. No tanto, pero vamos a hablar de lo que está pasando con Jay-Z, papi, porque le está cayendo encima a todo el mundo, lo están criticando.
Sí, yo no sé por qué lo están criticando a él, porque he just responding to everybody.
Bueno,
That's it.
Acuérdate, él fue el que hizo el comentario en un interview diciendo que, I don't think beef is necessary in hip
No,
hop.
but that's Jay-Z.
But no, that is not Jay-Z.
No, what I'm saying
is this the same Jay-Z that beef with Nas?
No, what I'm saying
That
is he's tactical. He's been like that his whole career. He always throws his hand this way so he can hit you with the right hook. He's been like that.
Yo entiendo, pero al fin del día, how do you feel about what he said on stage?
I feel like
that weak ass freestyle.
Well, look, see, you a young guy. That's how you know you a YN.
I've been around since Hard Knock
Life.
But
hold on.
Since the freestyle with Big L, I've been around since all that shit,
but
bro.
check it out. Check it out. Yay.
Man, please.
If you knew Jay-Z and if you was a Jay-Z fan, you would know that he does this every time.
Right.
He addresses people on stage with no beat, just like almost like, freestyle.
Not every time with no beat, but he's been
the majority.
Right.
He does that. He does a lot of like little inside tiraera or like, underwater type sneak dissing on his little acapella freestyles and his shows.
You know who he targeting, because, I mean, even going back when he hit 50 Cent, he said, "I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?"
Oh, well,
like,
he did that
hit
on
him
a
off
song.
on Summer Jam.
But that's that. I feel like
he's always done this.
How you feel about that whole thing with him and Drake? Like,
I mean, he just answered him, and let me tell you, I grew up with Jay-Z, so look, I fuck with Drake, but I grew up with Jay-Z. Like, that was the person everybody wanted to me in my generation at that time. It wasn't Biggie and it wasn't Tupac. I liked them. I loved them. I love Biggie and Tupac. But it was Jay-Z for me. Like, I wanted to throw up the rock. I wanted to be in Rockefeller.
Bro, Reasonable Doubt, the Blueprint 3.
And he was talking,
album.
Like, it's a lot of stuff that went over people's head. In this freestyle that he did, like they don't know what he's talking about.
Acuérdate, before Drake did all these layered disses and that became a thing, Jay-Z was already doing that with his music. If you listen to a lot of his albums, he throws shots at people under, like sniper, how they say, he be sniping people. But at the end of the day, I think it's dope. Personally, I think. And it's crazy that I'm gonna say this. I don't know how on point Jay-Z is in the studio right now, where he could drop some heat or drop a whole album and like do something like what Drake did and take shots at everybody that's been taking shots at him. Because remember, Jay-Z's already been, he's been put or like allegedly been put in with the whole the Jeffrey Epstein files, and so he's already been taking shots from different other medias even before this whole Drake shit came out. And if people go on YouTube and you look up those like beef between this artist and this artist, there's a lot of breakdowns that show you that Drake and Jay-Z at one point in time had a really good relationship and something happened.
I mean, that's what everything in life, though. That's what happens in life, and they fell off the same way that most people do. But I wanted to get back with Ye, because Ye, he whack ass verses. Since he's younger than us, that's a good question right there. Do you think could Jay-Z, the younger audience, even know who he is?
They do, and I'm pretty sure they are going to tell you that he needs to retire.
I think. Look, my take on that is I think they do, but not for his greatness. I think the young generation knows him for being Beyonce's husband, the NFL board of director guy,
right?
The one that got behind Kendrick when Kendrick was going against Drake.
Right.
That's how the young generation sees him. That's why young generation is not gonna fuck with, even if Jay-Z was to drop a diss tonight and was fire. And me as a Jay-Z fan, I'm like, yo, that shit was bananas. Like a majority of the people on social media, they're gonna say that shit was trash.
Okay.
They're gonna probably scrutinize him, call him old, like Ye
He's gonna
said.
come. The thing is that he's gonna come with an old flow, right? Yes, he is. He's gonna come with an old flow.
But why not?
He's gonna come with an old hip hop style, old hip hop beat.
Bro, hold up.
We're not in that generation no
Hold
more.
up.
So let's say hypothetically he does this Drake, and then Drake comes back at him, right, on some Kendrick, Meek Mill type shit, right? He actually responds. Who do you think the crowd's gonna favor? Just because Drake has a more updated.
No. But you don't know,
Not
just that. You're contradicting yourself on the old flow because Drake's last 3 albums, they all experienced the old flows. So then does that take away from Drake?
What old nigga? That's okay. Old flow, ancient flow.
Bro,
okay.
what are we talking about?
See,
Thinking old flow. First of all,
there's no such thing as you can't say old flow and then
let me tell you something. This is not the 80s que uno está cantando de que
that's Slick Rick shit.
Jay-Z been on any type of beat from beginning to end. It don't matter, from South, from West Coast, from New York, from even Spanish sounding stuff.
But
he's a veteran in the game, and he's one of the greats. That's a great question to ask is, all right, so since you think that he need to retire or whatever like that, who is the Mount Rushmore of hip-hop? Who would you put up there? The 4 people that you would put up there.
A bunch of retired ass niggas.
No, pick your 4.
Say him.
Yeah. That's hard. Especially especially off the dome.
Just pick 4. The 4
off the
best.
dome.
Huh?
And I'm very. It's gonna
I don't
be
care.
very
Pick
hard.
No. In English though.
In English.
Yeah.
In English.
Yeah, hip-hop.
Wu-Tang Clan as a collective.
Okay.
Big pun. Sorry to say it.
No, ain't no sorry, nigga.
Say your 4.
What you mean? He's a pillar.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And damn, the last one, that's hard because I would put Drake, but I wouldn't want to put Drake because then I just
Nah, you
I'm
can't,
not
bro.
try- I'm
You
not
a
trying
Drake
to
fan.
phase.
That's your 4. So
That's your
everybody
4, bro.
can hit you in the comments.
Drake. I'll put Drake just to stir the pot.
Right, that is. So say your 4 one more time so everybody can see this and comment on our page
Big
on
pun.
YouTube or IG.
Wu-Tang, Lil Wayne, and Drizzy Drake.
Y el tuyo ahora.
Mine's?
Yeah, I wanna see FLA.
Damn, I thought we were gonna end it at that. But
Nah, Bobby.
Nah, I'm not afraid though. I think honestly, Spitter.
Go for
Prodigy, Jay-Z,
that's crazy.
Nas, Big Pun, and J. Cole.
Ven acá, tú tienes 5, son
Oh, I'm
4.
sorry. I'm sorry. Then you could. You know what? You could take J. Cole out because I'd rather listen to Big Pun.
Okay, so 2 people with Big Pun right here. My 4: Kanye, Jay-Z, Drake, Tupac.
Okay.
All right. So, am I wrong, or do you think that they're gonna say something when I said my 4, and out of my 4, y'all 2 chose 2 of my 4?
I want the people to comment. I want the people to comment on
No.
everybody's
Look,
everybody's top 4
the
right
argument here was not whether your top 4 was fire or legit or not.
The-
Even
the-
if you put Drake in it, the problem here is that you said that he was probably gonna respond with an old flow
Right.
and this, that, and I agree with the fact that the young generation, they're not gonna fuck with it. No matter even if Jay-Z comes out with a new flow, they're gonna say, he's trying to adapt.
Right.
He need to stay
Right.
his. They're probably gonna tell him he should have rapped like his Reasonable Doubt.
Right.
And honestly, I don't know what he would come out if he did. I don't think he's gonna respond because Jay-Z's not the type to just respond to anybody.
Tú lo viste.
El video
El video
of him freestyling
right.
live. Yeah.
Or even
No, I saw the
el
whole thing.
concierto de él.
No, I didn't see his concert, but I seen how he came out with the fro. He undid his dreads.
Bro, he look like he's out there y él está listo pa' guerra.
Yes, but
Bro,
I mean,
but
that's
at
because
the
of the.
same-
I would say that's because of the concept of the concert.
But at the same time, yes, I think the way
it's
he
a
looks,
picnic. Everybody's
I think his image was more for his concert, and I think it's the 50th or the 20 something anniversary or 30th anniversary of the Rockefeller.
It was the Roots. It was the Roots.
Oh, was it the
picnic.
Roots?
it was the
Okay,
Roots
I'm
picnic.
sorry.
That's what
So
it's
it was the
called.
Roots picnic.
Yeah, so it was everybody.
But
Everybody was there.
that's why he brought the fro out. It wasn't because
Exactly.
he's
That's what
ready
I'm
to
saying.
fight.
That's what
'Cause
I'm
the
saying.
Roots, the main drummer from the Roots, that's his look with the
Right,
fro.
right.
Exactly.
But
But
at
he got at everybody.
But my thing is, why do you think? My thing is, do you think that when him responding like that, is it gonna affect Drake in any way? Is it?
At the end of the day, no. But guess what? We all talking about Jay-Z. Estamos aquí hablando de Jay-Z otra vez y de Drake y ahora de
Bueno, no,
Dash.
The thing
No.
is, okay. The thing is, that's the good thing that you said right there. Do you think it's gonna affect Drake? My question is,
I don't think it is.
Me neither.
now my question, just because you said that, my question is gonna be this: do you think somebody losing a diss battle at this point in 2026 affects their career?
Yes.
Yes and no.
Yes, it may not affect Drake.
If Jay-Z engages in battle and Drake washes him,
He's
which
not.
this is one thing. I'm not a super huge Drake fan. I'm more of a Jay-Z fan than a Drake fan, right? But more on the because of the hip hop aspect and the rap.
That's another loss for Drake if he goes up against Jay-Z.
no.
Straight up.
No.
It is
Nah.
because Jay-Z is
Nah.
witty, he's
Yes,
lyrical,
yes.
and he
You know
throwing
how
stuff-
Jay-Z could hurt him?
and he knows how to market.
Business-wise, financially, maybe. You know where Jay-Z won't be able to hit him? Social media, presence.
No,
He's
bro.
not. He's not.
mean,
No.
didn't-
Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, Papi.
Man,
Didn't
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
is more famous
Bro,
than
Jay-Z has not dropped music in
it doesn't matter.
years.
And he's still relevant.
So
Hey.
And he's
no,
still relevant.
but he's not relevant on the music side.
But he's relevant in the music side again. With
now
this
with this,
freestyle.
yes, but doesn't mean that he's more
Didn't they
relevant
go-
than Drake, bro.
Didn't
you see
they
right
go
now,
at
I'm
Drake-
not
Bro.
saying he's more relevant
bro,
or
the
who's more
social
relevant.
media,
I'm just saying he's relevant.
the majority of the response right now, because Jay-Z kind of responded to Drake, bro, people don't give a fuck about that. They're talking more about Sauce Walker and his baby moms and that beef.
At the same time, they
No, no,
talking
no.
about
No.
when Drake said the jig is up,
Yes,
everybody was talking about it.
bro, Drake's been dissing Jay-Z in the past 10,
And
12
Jay-Z-
singles.
Right, I understand.
Okay, so
That's why he's relevant. That's what I'm saying.
no. They not talking
Why
about
would I-
Jay-Z till Jay-Z responding,
Why
bro.
would I talk about you if you're not relevant?
I'm not saying. Listen, you're twisting my words. What I'm saying is, if Jay-Z responds right now with a record, no matter how good it is to us as Jay-Z fans, is gonna affect Drake. It's not.
You know why? Because he might not be relevant in the music aspect, but behind closed doors, he's very relevant.
That's
So
where he can hurt him.
But
like
the thing is that what I'm trying to get is he's
Okay.
hurt. Drake is hurt because obviously the favoritism that Jay-Z shows towards Kendrick.
Correct.
The fact that he put him in the
Let's not say
no.
Exactly.
This is,
It was
no.
just the
Hold
Super Bowl,
on. It goes way before the
But
Kendrick
he's been.
shit.
Go-
No, I know that.
I've been trying to say
You're
this.
right.
Way before.
But
I
it
bet-
wasn't. He just used Kendrick as a weapon.
Didn't they
no,
go
he,
at?
I don't think he.
I feel like he did. 'cause
I don't
Jay-Z
feel like
is
he
kinda
did.
Petty
I feel like
that.
it was a business move, just like Bad
Right,
Bunny was a
right.
business move.
Didn't they
right.
go at Drake and Watch the Throne?
Yeah, no,
I
bro.
don't think so.
And she like us. Oh no, is it on that one? There's a song where right when Watch the Throne came out, Drake had a single that says the throne is up for the taking. That was a shot at Watch the Throne, at the whole duo of
I
Jay-Z
feel
and
you.
Kanye having a duo
That's a
to
great,
really pop off at that moment, right?
and that's hip hop. That's por eso que me cae bien hip hop.
Because that's the
Porque
only reason why Jay-Z
they-
and Kanye got together, to compete with Drake.
Nah, they've been together, bro.
No, they did it
bro,
to
no.
They've been
compete.
together, bro. Remember, they were Rockefeller.
Bro, no, once again, you're twisting my words.
No, I'm not twisting.
The album, they
Yeah.
never did an album together.
No, that's the first.
That's my
album they did
point.
together.
They had to team up at that time because Drake was fucking killing motherfucker. Drake had the most solid 10 years of his career with nobody interrupting, right? In that time, Jay-Z and Kanye did the Watch the Throne because Jay-Z
I
was
don't
still
know
in.
about all that,
Yeah,
You
bro.
going
You gotta
you
YouTube
going
this
a
shit,
little,
pa. No, I'm
nah.
going real analytical with it.
No,
yes.
because Kanye West might have been the biggest person, the
Bro,
biggest
Bro,
celebrity. period.
when
at
Drake
that point.
when Drake came out, don't nobody was fucking talking about Kanye. I'm sorry.
When who?
When Drake came out, the attention from 808 and Heartbreaks that
I don't know about
peep
that.
the timeline, pa. That is the timeline.
Nah, because I
It's
don't,
the
I don't want to
timeline.
look at statistics.
No.
I remember
Well,
the
what
feeling
the
that I
fuck?
had
No,
when-
that's
when-
I'm
because
speaking.
when 808 and Heartbreaks came out,
But-
boy, that was the biggest
Bro,
thing.
but Drake
popping.
came way out, like after like pop the fuck off, and yeah, 808 and Heartbreaks is a classic. I'm not taking away from Kanye. See, I don't want this to be
No,
a
it's
a
not
Kanye against
No.
that. I'm just saying, the only way that Jay-Z and Kanye made noise as much as Drake around that time was because of Watch the Throne, because they had to team up at that time.
I mean,
They had it in the talks, and
That
it
was a
worked
great-
out. It
that
worked
was a
out.
great
Yeah,
team up right
you're
there.
right. You're right. But you think had Jay-Z dropped a solo album around that time, he would have competed with Drake? Hell no. You think Kanye would have competed with Drake at that
Yes,
time?
yes.
Not as much.
No, yes.
Not as much
Kanye
as you think.
is different. I give you Jay-Z, but Kanye
Bro,
is a different
Look,
beast, bro.
but you're talking about, you got to look at the timeline. But I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Kanye now or Donda or even in the Pablo. That I don't like that album. Even in Pablo, the Kanye just has that hype now. Kanye does something, everybody talks about it. He's built that to now. But around that time,
I mess with Kanye.
yeah, bro, them guys was going at it. And so, yeah, this Drake shit. But I think, just to end this topic so we can move on to the next.
This was a good one. I like that.
I think Jay-Z, for the hip hop heads, hey man, respond, bro. You know, me as a fan, I've been wanting to hear you go off, because there's a lot of not go off on anybody, but just come back and do a record that I actually enjoy. You know, a lot of the stuff that Jay-Z has done maybe before,
I think that's what he would do. I think he would, if anything, that freestyle will be on the album. And then
I'm good on that.
Well, I
You know
love it.
why?
I'm a
Because
fan. I'm a fan.
because
I
this
love
is
it.
exactly why the majority of the audience right now, the OGs, like the old heads like you and me, we fuck with it because we know that's Jay's. That means Jigga Man is up, right?
There's a lot of people.
The Jigga Man is going, right? But the younger generation,
No,
they're gonna look at Jay-Z encounter with Kendrick. What's Kendrick's main complaint in the majority of the people? Oh, he be talking about some other shit I can't relate to. This is why Drake is always, in a way, gonna have the upper hand until you meet unless Jay-Z starts he don't gotta talk about young shit, but addressing it in a simplistic manner where you can still have double, triple entendres, but the people can understand what you're saying. Because if he's
Bro.
doing all that sniping and shit on the disc,
I'm gonna tell you straight up. You know why Jay-Z can beat Drake? Kendrick was tactical. He thought about it. He used Drake against Drake.
no,
before
but
Drake can come
Drake
out.
was also
But Jay-Z,
lyrical too.
Hold on, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the reason why Jay-Z would win against Drake is because he has more money, and he's done everything that he's done, and I'm richer than you.
Bro.
So
Listen,
and Drake is all
listen.
about that now.
I
He
think-
flosses that on everybody.
I think that was accurate until Drake got this deal.
No, bro.
Yes.
Because that's why he said the jig is up. Yeah, I'm up 10. I'm up 10 next month. When the Forbes report my earnings, I'm up 10 billion.
But
Bro,
but
that's-
Cap,
I don't know what the hell
that
he
10,
doing.
you gotta understand, the 10 billion ain't Jay-Z alone. That's where the jig is up, my guy.
No, but
Yes.
Jay-Z own his stuff.
Bro, I know. So does Drake. He
I
just
don't
got
know.
his shit back.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because Baby just came out and said, I'm always in business with Drake.
Who's Baby?
Cash Money.
That is like J.R. Prince. They're always gonna be in business.
That's terrible.
That has nothing to do with his masters. Baby
Yes,
does.
it does.
Baby,
Yes,
no,
it does.
nope,
They've
nope,
been reporting that it
nope,
did,
nope,
that,
nope,
that it does.
nope, nope, nope.
They've been reporting. I seen that.
Nah,
I seen
nah,
that.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's by blood, and that's what that is. But let's move on.
We'll stay on this man all day, boy.
We getting heated here,
Right.
boy. All right, bueno. In other news, man, talk to us, Cap. I know Snow the Product said some shit online, and she was like speaking for all the artists. It was pretty dope.
Man, Snow the Product always speaking her mind and always like for the people and for the not for the industry. She always goes up against the grain. So she was saying stuff like to make stuff simple, that she's tired of artists going to pay like $1,000 or whatever to a person that supposedly knows the music industry and that can teach you how to market and can teach you how to get on and do all kind of stuff. And she said, stop doing that. They messing up the industry. Just go out there. I'm going to give y'all some free advice. Just go out there and just put one more reel, put one more video, do one more song and put it out on everywhere. That's what you got to do. Not give up and just keep going.
And I think it's really dope because she's always been an artist that a lot of people have said, oh, yo, she's underrated. But
Yeah,
and
is
people
underrated.
is like, people might be like, oh shit, what's she doing? What
She
is
has
this?
her following,
Bro,
though.
she has
Like,
a
it's big,
crazy cult
but
following.
Right, but she is
And
underrated. Like
she's super underrated by the mainstream
She a
for
beast.
sure, because they should be talking about her. There are some media sources that do talk about her, pero lo que me gusta mucho de ella, cabrón, and if you guys watch the episode of the In the Spot OFS recap, that same attitude, that same tone, that same energy and perspective. She said it on the interview, like, yo, I'm just an artist that I love enjoying my craft, and she's about independent, like being independent, not letting the labels
Yeah,
tell
man.
you what to make, what kind of music to do. The songs that we had promoted from her around the time for the Oye Fest, it was some banda / rap flow with the
Yeah, she
and that
killed it.
shit was different. And
it was
and I'm
Saturday,
sure, yes,
Saturday, and Sunday.
Sábado, Domingo,
Yeah, Sábado, Domingo,
and and dude, like, that type of music, I know for a fact, you take that shit to a label and they're like, oh no, but we're trying to take you in this direction because we think that you're
100% of the time,
and she's
not
like,
even 90.
Yo,
100.
exactly. And she's like, fuck that shit. Like, yo, I'm dropping
Right.
my shit. And I'm sure she's independent. I want to say she is.
She
Maybe she got
is
some major
independent.
distribution, but
Of
as
course.
far as like label ownership, I'm sure she's fully independent.
And it always comes with, recuérdate, independence come with, tú tienes que pagar todo.
Claro.
Y eso es lo que se pone difícil para mucha gente. And I've never fought anybody if they want to go to the major side or get at least promotion from the major side. And I don't know where things are going either, bro. Like, straight up to, independent might be the only way
I think
at this point. You know?
I think that's what people like Russ. People like Lil Russell, I think that's another independent, or maybe he's not independent anymore. I don't know too much, but
Yeah, he
like-
got like a distribution deal with
but he's independent, right?
But
Yeah.
he's independent.
So that's what the thing is now, bro. Ahora, shit. I mean, I don't want what Bad Bunny is not. I don't think he's fully independent, but he is owner of a lot of his shit.
he is like,
But
90%,
I think, but I think a lot of other artists too are now
that's
hopping on
that.
that. Yo, we gotta own our shit, and this has been. Esto es algo que ha pasado. Que
But
ya,
that's what I'm saying. Everything is becoming obsolete when it comes to major labels at this
bro.
point.
there is no such thing
Right,
anymore.
right.
Bro.
It
no
is
such thing.
just independence. That's it. Esa es la única manera que tú puedes hacer música. And somebody can invest in you, but it's gonna be you, the majority of the person,
Well,
el artista or whatever.
Tú o el inversionista o
Sí. O tú buscas una persona que cree en ti y te dé par de cheque.
no,
Or just promote the
definitivamente.
hell out of yourself.
Right.
Because
and doing
now
it the right way with
in this
strategically is always the
now
right way.
you just post on Instagram and post on TikTok as fucking 10 times a day, and out of those 10 posts, one is gonna blow, and ya
No,
te
I
fuiste
think
viral y ya
everything-
la canción tuya ya está sonando.
I think everything works out the same way. You just got to do it. I think you should still print out posters y flyers, y cada vez que hay un festival, tú pones un sticker on the pole somewhere, or stickers in the bathrooms, wherever they throw in festivals or wherever they doing concerts. You know, just go out there and do the same
There's
thing.
just
Word of mouth.
different. There's just
Going out there
different
showing
ways of
love
going
to
about
the
it.
DJs at the clubs and asking them.
There's
You know,
just
don't let your pride get in the way. Y tú no le preguntas a un DJ ahí que, hey, mira, yo tengo el USB, hook me up or whatever, or I can airdrop. Whatever it is, email right then and there in the club. Don't be prideful. I'll do that. I'll be over.
No, I think that you still have to have that hustle at the
Right.
end of the day, bro. Especially starting out. Ya cuando estás más established, tienes tu following, estás being booked, then you don't have to go give people your song. You'll have a following that spreads your songs.
Yeah, that's facts.
there's just different ways of going about it, bro. To be honest, you can go with a street team outside and fucking hand mixtapes out and put your mixtapes at the gas station and put your stickers everywhere. Or you can fucking just promote the hell out of yourself on TikTok, like I said.
No,
like,
you can do
for
it all.
example, Mate.
You do it all.
Mate just put one song on TikTok y se fue viral.
Y se pegó, yeah.
Y se pegó.
Sí, pero eso no todo el
Fanta,
mundo.
they
No,
they hustled
pero
for like
es
3
lo que
years.
es lo que yo pienso que lo que Jay está diciendo es formular como
plan.
tener todo on point to where all it's gonna take is that one. ¿Me entiendes? Trabajarlo,
No, that's
sacarlo, do the content, 10 contents per song, or it's really more, bro. You know, these artists out here, bro, they're doing 30 pieces of content per song. These like independent, upcoming artists. And
That's how you got to do
and
it.
that's how you gotta flood it.
Right.
You gotta saturate it. Like one of the biggest things that I notice on a lot of the new shit that's coming out is that every time, right before it becomes a thing, 9 times out of 10, I done seen it 8 times on my shit. Never clicked on it, but I seen it.
Right.
And when it finally hit the fucking thresh where everybody now is listening, I'm like, damn, I've been seeing that shit.
It grabbed the algorithm like a roller coaster.
Yeah, bro, there's
Just,
some, hay algunas canciones,
but you
cabrón,
gotta keep going.
que salen hoy y no se pegan hasta el año que viene por TikTok.
Sí, pero tiene que
Ey,
seguir promocionando.
soy
el
una
marketing.
amenaza, dámelo por... Ese fucking tema salió más de un año atrás, cabrón, y ahora es que se está pegando, ahora mismito.
No, that's recent.
Nah. Well, there's one song.
No, pero lo que él está diciendo que él puso el trabajo y después ahora que se está dando.
Yeah,
en el
porque ese
verano.
chamaquito, if you watch the Chente one, they talk about like, yo,
I've been listening to Fanta Rosario since 2024.
pues
So
es
it's
lo que
been
te
2
digo,
years.
cabrón.
That's what I'm okay.
Pues
that's
lo que
what-
te
that's what
digo.
we're trying to
Perfect.
say.
You just
Right,
made
you
the
making
point.
the point.
Oh,
He's
what-
been out since 2024.
I never said
cooking.
I never said he came out this year. What I'm telling you is that song specific came out this year, but he's been working for
But-
for 2 years that I know
But
of.
ain't nobody
But I
talking
know he's
about
been doing
him
it for way back.
till
Right.
now.
Yeah,
Is what I'm saying.
that part.
Ahora él está, papi, en Chente explotado, en
Papi.
todo, está explotando
Es
feo en
ahora que él
PR.
está sonando, no es 2024.
True enough. El pana te aseguro que tiene una fanaticada de 500 cabroncitos allá en PR desde el año 2024, 23, pero hoy en día, cabrón, ahora es que eso está cogiendo fuego, más Blual y John Z se montaron en el remix, which, bro,
¿Y cómo te sientes que Fanta está usando la pista de Gucci Mane, Young Jeezy,
bueno.
y no hay un artista aquí que lo hizo?
I love that.
Cabrón, porque él
I
está
love that
haciendo-
transition. Go ahead, Jay. Hey, don't be ignorant. Think
Él
about
está,
it.
no, él está haciendo lo que le salga a los cojones y lo que a él le gusta y le
Mm.
funcionó.
And that,
Okay,
that's,
and
that's
he's
what
not
Snow the
trying to-
Product was saying.
And he's not trying to ride a wave. He's not trying to look at what other people are doing and mimic it. Obviously, he did because the flow back then in the den, he's mimicking those flows. Pero que él no está, tú sabes, cabrón, mirando la música de Bad Bunny, haciendo lo que está haciendo Bad Bunny, o mirando lo que está haciendo Mike Tower, haciendo lo que está haciendo Mike Tower. Ellos están haciendo lo de ellos, ¿tú me entiendes? Y le está funcionando, bro.
Pero para responder esa pregunta,
Sí,
cabrón, porque that ties in with
Right.
Atlanta.
Right.
Y cabrón, qué vergüenza. Qué vergüenza. Yo lo que estoy loco es que estos DJs aquí en Atlanta empiecen a tocar esa mierda
Mm,
para regañarlos.
mm.
¿Y por qué no están tocando los traperos de Atlanta?
Uh.
¿Me entiendes? Ahora, vuelvo y digo, aquí vamos a la vuelta.
Sí.
Maybe, es lo que tiene razón lo que dice Jay. esos chamaquitos están haciendo lo que le den la gana. Creo que 2 de ellos son de out of state. They're now in PR or some shit, ¿verdad? Uno era de Michigan or some shit.
They've been in PR for
Tommy
a long time,
Blanco,
pero que
sí,
yo...
pero Tommy Blanco en el podcast dice, oh, I speak good English, que sí,
ellos
esto.
vivieron allá,
So,
acá
vivieron
afuera.
allá, so saben de Gucci Man, saben de Jayz, saben de Waka Flocka, saben de ese movimiento de
Sabemos
de
que ellos
Atlanta,
saben,
right?
pero take it back
Pero
to
yo lo que quiero saber es si un artista de Atlanta hace un tema así, Flow Gucci Man.
pero tú no
¿A
crees
quién
que
en Atlanta le van a darle ese cariño? Te apuesto que no.
No.
That's
Te
a
apuesto
great,
que
that's a
no.
great question.
And it's crazy que en Puerto Rico, papi, they're fucking with that sound.
Yes,
That
everywhere.
Young Jeezy,
I feel
Gucci Man sound, that so icy.
Bro,
that
it's
era.
not just Puerto Rico. It's Peru.
No, pues
It's
claro.
Colombia. It's Venezuela.
yo digo,
Panama. But what I'm saying is that Latin trap has caught on. And it's not as big as reggaeton as of yet, the pop reggaeton. But it's getting there.
Can I ask a question? I'm asking a question.
It's your boy FLA. This is In the Spot, and this episode is brought to you by Pursuit of Perfection.
Pursuit of Perfection. If you need your car wrapped, if you need some paint protection, hit up Pursuit of Perfection on TikTok at Pursuit of Perfection, on Instagram _ATL Pop. Hold on, because he asked the question, and we going around it because he's right. If they do something like that, or the sound that it is in Atlanta, because I feel like we do have a sound.
We don't have that sound anymore, bro.
No,
we
not
don't.
not the what
We
Fanta's
don't.
on. But
No, we
have
don't.
a sound.
No, we don't. No, I mean, yeah, we do.
Yeah, bro.
Lil Baby, Future.
Ay, chequéate
That's
esto,
the Atlanta
chequéate
sound
esto.
right now. But
Chequéate esto, espérate. Yo los amo y todos los quiero, los adoro, cabrones. Ustedes son panas míos, tú sabes. Pero no es nada en contra de ustedes tampoco, ¿ok? Chequéate esto. Escucha rápido.
Go ahead.
Háganme caso ustedes también, huele bichitos.
yo estoy escuchando.
¿Tú crees que el trap de aquí en Atlanta no se ha pegado porque no son boricuas los que lo están haciendo?
Diablo, ¿viste? Ahí te la podría dar si ya no hubieran un par de artistas aquí de Puerto Rico.
Porque lo que están sonando aquí con el trap
No, pero no es el
son
trap
high dose money.
Sí, pero
¿verdad?
Joselito es de PR,
Sí,
es
pero
el Bori.
ajá, pero ¿quién?
Fuera de él,
Vamos a hablar claro.
fuera de él, mira,
¿Quién,
ponme la
quién,
cámara.
quién del combo suena más?
Bueno,
King
ahora
Dummy,
mismito,
King Dummy.
no.
Todos van a
King
tener su
Dummy,
no.
yeah, bro.
y todos van a tener su
I'm not
tiempo.
disagreeing. Hold
Todos
on.
van a
Okay.
tener su tiempo porque igual que Fanta, el primero que tuvo su tiempo fue Yeiii.
Okay.
Después sonó un poquito Tommy Blanco y ahora el que está pegado es Fanta.
Pero ninguno de los tres se pegó como Fanta.
That's fact.
Entonces Fanta está carrying the rest, which is beautiful.
Right.
Yo veo a Fanta y el convito del de los tequis, igual como veo a High Dose.
Exactly.
¿Verdad? Pero ahora mismito, sí, ustedes tienen que entender que de ese combo, ¿quién fue el primero que empezó a soltar tema? King Dummy. So, claro, él te agarró la atención. Después Dosi. Y entre medio de todo eso, siempre ha estado Pierre y Joselito.
Yeah.
So, es algo que claro, Joselito ahora mismito, no voy a decir que del grupo, tú dices High Dose Money y more than likely everybody's going to recognize King Dummy because of his image.
Mira,
too.
pero
Pero,
look,
espérate.
Go ahead.
Pero eso es lo que yo sé que es lo que ellos están haciendo ahora, es manteniendo la solidaridad entre combos, pero están cada uno soltando, porque ese es el punto. Igual como me imagino, yo sé que Tommy Blanco soltó un tema ahora nuevo también, ¿verdad? O like after the Fanta blow up shit, right?
Yeah, y Fanta too.
Por eso, entonces
Maybe,
esa es la fórmula. Lo único, el problema aquí no es el artistaje, porque aquí están haciendo trap.
Sí.
Yeah, true enough. El sonido de High Dose es bien Detroit. Eso sí lo admito. Y tienen un par de temas Atlanta Trap también. Pero a ellos les gustan el Detroit sound a lot.
Por eso es que mi pregunta es que ¿será que aquí no están pegando? Aquí la mayoría de los que hacen trap, olvídate de High Dose, porque no saben, o sea, ellos están trabajando, pero a pesar de
Pero hay
ello,
muchos artistas que hacen trap.
Exacto, ¿tú crees que no se están pegando porque no es un boricua que lo está haciendo?
No, la pregunta...
Yo
mira,
pienso que parte, desafortunadamente, parte sí.
No, no.
Parte es un poco eso.
Porque si te vas para atrás a la historia de Atlanta,
Cabrón, un
hay
cojón de
mucha gente
ha
que han
hecho
hecho,
trap.
hay mucha gente que han hecho
Y
trap.
por eso digo, parte
Y
sí, parte
LB
no.
Boy estaba bien adelantado del tiempo. Cuando, even though what he was doing at the moment was the music of the moment, which was Jeezy, all that stuff,
Right.
it was too adelantado del tiempo. You know what I mean?
Very.
Sí, porque en esos tiempos uno quería reggaetón.
Y para hablarte claro, vamos a hablar de eso. Para mí, eso que está haciendo Fanta y el convito de los tequis es lo que hacía LB Boy.
Exactly.
Cabrón. Eso, like, Atlanta Trap, like, Gucci Man beat, es lo que hacía LB Boy para los tiempos que él estaba solo. Que no estaba con tanque, ya más como para lo último, antes de que se desapareciera. Y pues no hemos escuchado mucho de él, pero volviendo a la pregunta.
No, pero
Yo pienso ahora mismito que el talento todavía falta, en el sentido de no de los muchachos que ya han salido, falta más gente. Falta que se cree que sea algo como inevitable. We haven't become an inevitable thing. Like these DJs out here, they won't benefit if they play us. Right? The promoters won't benefit
it's not about
if they
benefiting.
book us.
I don't think it's about benefiting. It's about we have to step up and make it a thing. And the only way you make it a thing is not force the artist here to do something else.
Pero yo no creo que nadie está forzando a los artistas
no
aquí.
forzando en the way que ellos no te están poniendo, pero hay muchos artistas que comienzan con trap here in Atlanta, that from Atlanta, and then they end up doing reggaeton because they want to be played in the club, because that's the fastest route to get played in the club. Because Yay, you won too. You in trap, you are artist from trap, and you do a lot of reggaeton. But let me tell you something. Yo, trap is the shit that shines more than anything. And they take you over there to reggaeton because that's the fastest route to be played in the club, to be played on the radio, to be played, period. Nobody is playing trap here unless it is Bad Bunny. Unless it is, because they don't even play, they don't dedicate a set in all these Latin clubs.
I'm about to call this nigga out.
You know, hold on.
He's my friend. He's my friend, so I'm gonna call him out. A week before my friends here, like y'all or whatever, caught on to the Fanta hype, I had sent to Los Bravos the mixtapes of Fanta and Tommy Blanco, and I even told Enrique, I said, Enrique, play this shit. Even Steven said, yo, play this shit. Enrique's answer was, I don't play that music in the club.
Right. Boom.
And that's perfect transition.
That's exactly,
because that's the fucking problem.
Saying. Right. That's what I'm saying.
But it's also
they
this.
Force them to go with reggaeton.
No, it's not forcing. No, nobody's forcing.
It's not forcing in a way of that way, but you making me go this way because I want to sound in the club.
You know why? Because that's all they fucking play.
Exactly.
If you go to any Latin club right now you'll hear reggaeton de la mata, right?
Yeah.
Reggaeton flow fade, así más nuevo. ¿Cuál es el otro? House, Afro house. They'll even play some fucking techno blended with house. You know what I'm saying? Some real EDM shit.
Right.
Where the fuck
Dance
is the
music,
trap
everything.
at? I know that. Look, I get this, and this is nothing against
in the strip clubs.
Yeah, no, of course, but this is nothing.
You're right about that.
I know that the history of trap music in the club, from my experience with other promoters that have expressed this, you know, the trap is cool. They'll play a little Bad Bunny throwback for like 2 plays, but they're not gonna play trap all night at a club. Why?
No, not all night.
Because you don't dance trap like that, right? You just vibe. You pop bottles and shit and do this.
Ya la gente no baila como quiera, cabrones. Pongan trap.
They don't. You're right.
That's 100% right there. You called it out right there.
But
everybody's
American
in sections.
Anglo clubs, they don't care. They'll do that. They're like, fuck it, we're gonna play our shit. They're not gonna play reggaeton because it's not a Latin club. But
I'm not here
where this is where I feel like
all the promoters.
I feel like Latin clubs are never gonna play a lot of trap because that's not Latin.
Well, they should, because they play it in New York, and they play it in Miami.
But they contradict themselves when they play a Bad Bunny
and they
trap.
play it right, exactly. In L.A. and California, they play it. In Texas, they play it. So the only reason that it's stopping it here is because it just needs to be a set, and that needs to be added. And if that's being added, then you will see an Atlanta artist flourish, multiple Atlanta artists flourish, and they stick with that genre. Not saying that they don't sprinkle reggaeton and whatever, pero así es que tú ves que comienza que un artista se hace nacional, porque ya artists from Atlanta doing Latin trap that's from Atlanta, and we letting everybody, and I mean the artists, the DJs, the promoters, the whatever, we letting our sound, because if you're from here and you're raised here and you've been here since you was young, that's your sound. The trap sound is Atlanta sound, and we letting everybody else use our sound except us. And you know, whatever, because the hip hop, they use it, but we as artists are letting everybody else use it, and it's not a bad thing. It's not their fault. It's our fault that we not doing it, that we not getting together. And it's a set that you can play Latin music and you can play reggaeton too, but also, once again, it has to be a togetherness that everybody's showing love and everything like that, and somebody's gonna want that sound to return back to Atlanta, because New York has it on lock, and Puerto Rico. So it's artists that comes from New York and artists that come from Puerto Rico that's doing trap, that they amazing, and that's because ellos lo están poniendo en la discoteca, en la radio, en toda la parte.
But you know what it is? It's not even that, bro. You know what I think it is? And this is my opinion. This is just me kind of coming off right now at the top of the head.
Talk your shit.
I feel like a part of it could be that the majority out here in Atlanta, the Latinos in Atlanta, they haven't found an artist that they like specifically. They haven't found that. Even though you have your artist,
they can't find it if they don't play.
I like that answer though.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Well, they can't find it if you're not playing it. If
no,
it's not
bro,
a focus.
bro. Remember, we just said it. You don't need the fucking DJs to really get your shit out anymore, right? You got social media.
Man,
you have all these.
Bro.
You do need the DJs.
You need it all
at some point in time, but
you need it all.
I'll tell you like this. No, you know what? And I'm gonna just say it for what it fucking is. I'm not gonna fucking paint it. Artista de Atlanta.
Oh shit.
Pégate en Florida. Enfócate en Nueva York. Enfócate en Colombia. Enfócate en Puerto Rico. Pégate en otro lado. Para que veas como los DJs de aquí de Atlanta, cuando te pegues en otro lado, en vez de aquí, te lo van a estar atragantando. Entonces, why? Because the only fucking artist that I know here that was from Atlanta and had to leave Atlanta to blow up to then get a booking, a paid booking, a legitimate paid booking with flight and everything, was his name. He used to be from Atlanta. Well, he was living here, and he had to leave because ain't shit was happening for him here.
Right.
So it's Fabio Legarda, and may he rest in peace.
Right.
He
was the only
he's
one.
The only one that had to go. That actually got that respect from these DJs and shit. Yeah. Now you have these other. You know. Now you have other DJs that are supporting the Latin movement, but at the end of the day. Also, we need you radio DJs. I know there's a lot of our DJ homies that are doing radio, but they're not the ones behind the radio.
Right.
We got to figure out how to create, how to reach out to these program directors. Also, artistas, limpian su música, canto de cabrones, because this, you know, like, y'all like to talk about toto and culo and teta and bicho.
I like the limpien su música, cante cabrones.
No, porque es verdad, porque tú tienes que
puedo
la cosa
decir
es que that comes with que ellos no están pensando en eso, porque lo que this road is leading me this way, even though I want to go that way. I want to go that way, but I can't.
¿Cómo tú quieres que el tema tuyo lo toquen en la radio si el tema entero es de chichar?
Sí, pero
no
si
lo van
yo
a
lo
tocar,
hago
papi.
y suena bien y todavía tú no me das un chance, and I'm not blaming them. You know,
guess what Bad Bunny does? And not Bad Bunny, any major artist, guess what they do? They have a radio edit. Guys.
Right. You got to have
Let's start reaching out. Luis Treviño, papi, saludito a ti, al combo de la Z, los duros. Luis Treviño has been focusing on a lot of DJs here.
Right,
He's bringing them in. When they did the iHeartRadio interviews, they invited Calderoki, Danis, all these. I don't know where I don't know where the content ended because I never saw any of it.
I think he's doing something big over there. He's stirring something that's gonna help us out.
Artista, local artist. If you don't know who Luis Treviño is,
look him up.
Look him up. He's one of the guys that's in the radio right now, syndicated radio with iHeart. That's the relationships you want to forget. Huele Bichito, el promotor de esta discoteca. He's cool. Yeah, he'll fuck with you. He gonna make you buy a bottle, bro.
Es más, habla con nosotros también, Luis.
No, not even, because I don't know Luis Treviño. I know a lot of people around me that know him.
Me too.
And I've said hi to him before.
Me too.
Pero nunca hemos hecho ese cruce, which that's one thing that I'm gonna.
Be hard.
That's one of the things I'm gonna focus this year on at the OYFS block party. I know La Zeta's gonna be there, probably covering it too, and I'm gonna approach. Pero artista, edúquense con la gente que están en la posición de poder darte esa oportunidad. Está bien que hagan show en las discos, está bien que hagan show con promotores, porque hay promotores en Atlanta que sí apoyan, sí hay.
Hay de todo, los DJs, los promotores, y también
DJ.
Como Luis Treviño, él está dándole promoción a la gente en Atlanta también, con los artistas, los DJs, los promotores también. So the thing is that we got to keep doing that. We got to do it bigger and bigger, and it has to not just be them. It has to be everybody at the same time, because it's not just one. It's everybody that's going to explode.
No, everybody
because
has
then
to.
It becomes the market. This is Atlanta. It's trap music came from here.
Pero igual. En la Z no te van a tocar un trap, bro.
¿Cómo tú sabes?
¿Por qué no?
Pues vamos a comenzar de noche. Vamos a comenzar de noche.
Porque yo escucho la Z y ahí yo no he escuchado ni los trap de Bad Bunny, barely. Maybe unless you know when they touch it. Cuando Treviño.
Traffic Jam.
No, when Traffic who?
Traffic Jam.
Oh, Traffic Jam, like during 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
No. So Luis Treviño does this thing where he has Venom, Vitilla.
Right, they mixing.
Nigga, a bunch of different DJs, DJ Louis Alba, that come and mix. That's the times that maybe those DJs do play some trap. But on the radio programming,
that's what we play.
There's no fucking trap. I guarantee you.
That's what we play us, guys. Right there when you're doing that part.
La Zeta, if you're watching, prove me wrong. Play some trap on La Zeta. I would love that.
No, you're right about that. You're 100% right.
Like Latin trap. I don't
want
to get misconstrued.
Tenemos que comenzar en una parte. I don't care what it is. Si es que tú no me puedes poner in the morning, I understand. Si tú no me puedes poner in the afternoon, I understand. But 6 o'clock all the way on, you can play me in mixes. You can play me at night on rotation,
and that's
more suitable for trap music. Just like they do in the hip hop stations, you do that in this station right here, Latin hip hop.
But that's gonna depend.
Latin trap.
That's gonna depend on the DJ.
Exactly.
So it goes back.
And the program director.
No, because well, you know what, the DJs do have instructions. I'm guessing they know what they're gonna play for radio. But that's another thing.
But
This is where I say, if you're going to do trap, Latin trap, make it sound commercial, make it sound a little bit more pleasing for the radio if that's where you're trying to go. If you're trying to stay to social media, keep doing what you want, bro. And this goes back to the Snow the Product thing. Like, I'm not telling you guys to change who you are, change your style, change anything. Pero hay que entender que not everybody's going to listen to the same thing. Not every executive is going to want the same thing. So if you're dealing with radio, you want to deal with radio, there's going to come edits. You got to clean it. If you want to do other shit online and social media, you don't got to clean that up. Because that's just what it is.
Give us a chance. Play us, like I said, because Venice, bruh, you already know we mess with you. You mess with us. You a big time.
No, Venice is that guy Treviño. Vitilla be on there all the time.
Let's play it in the mix, but we got to get it to them. And if y'all don't reach out to these people, they will never know. And if y'all don't show up to their nightclubs, they will never know. If y'all don't go face to face, because everybody always want to do everything on the internet, pero lo que trabaja y siempre ha trabajado for history and history is face to face, talking to somebody and meeting up and networking and where they at. If they can't come to you, go to them.
Hey, we're starting to sound like a broken record, and we're not. So I'm not going to re-explain. Go back a couple episodes, last year's episodes. We sat down with DJs and promoters that told y'all what y'all needed to do. If y'all ain't paying attention, then that's on y'all.
Right.
But to speak light on the situation.
I like that.
we're gonna shout out 5 songs. We're gonna start doing this thing every episode. Hopefully, we can do it every episode if the artists out here drop enough music. If not, we'll just do it as gradually as we get more music coming in. Pero queremos hacer una listita siempre en cada episodio de the top 5. Well, not top 5 songs. I'm not putting them in any specific order. These are just 5 songs que están recientemente han sido sueltas por artistas de aquí de Atlanta. Y quiero darle una listita ahí. Yo sé que empezando con...
No, but you know what it's called, because you got to say what it's
Bueno,
called.
se llama IDS Songs of the Week.
Ah.
Tírame la producción. No, we haven't done the animation for that yet, but we are gonna have.
I mean, it's gonna happen when y'all see it.
Bueno, empezando aquí tenemos un tema que acaba de salir hace poco. Se llama Hacerte Mía de Maui. Maui es un artista. He's a part of Mucho Info.
Yeah.
Yo sé que Maui ahora mismo el grupo está en Miami, en Orlando, están en Florida trabajando allá duro, metiendo manos. Pero ellos son de Atlanta, siempre lo ha sido. So, you know, Atlanta.
Right. That's what we
Atlanta's always gonna.
And he's doing his thing, bro.
He's doing.
The
and
video
they doing
came
their
out.
thing.
The video was fire.
Yeah.
We all tune in. Tune in. That's how. Also, we got to show love, because that's a lot of things that. I hate to get back to that, but what I'm saying is sometimes artists mess with every artist, and a lot of us are afraid to do that repost, to share, and to do all that, because I don't know what's your reason or what's anybody's reason, but we got to start sharing. There's nothing wrong with that shit. I'll be posting everybody's stuff, reposting, doing everything. I don't care. That don't take off the shine off of me, because I'm giving you shine on my page. Let's stop doing that
that's
shit.
Real shit.
So,
Another
Maui is one that
no,
he
big
came
shout
out,
out, big shout out to Maui. También un saludito al combo de Mucho Info.
¿Tú dijiste la canción?
Yeah, Hacerte Mía.
Okay. Just so they can know.
Big shout out to Mucho Info, que not long ago they did the first show in Hawaii, and I didn't know, bro. They were no really. I looked up online, and no really major artist has gone to Hawaii to perform, even in the big industry. So that was kind of mind blowing to me. I try to do a little research, and there's some like DJ festivals that have played music that's Latin, but never really.
Yeah, Hawaii is a vacation.
Never really brought a like I try to look at Daddy Yankee tour date for Hawaii, and you don't see it.
Right.
And it's crazy because you would think it's still a state, but it's pretty dope that the guys got to do that out there. Another artist que vamos a hablar es de Atlanta, aunque ahora mismo no está en Atlanta, está visitando su país nativo, es el panita de nosotros, Opie My Fucking Name.
Opie My Fucking Name. ¡Bow!
¡Ey! El pana soltó un tema, creo que es un featuring.
No, ese hombre no para de soltar
ese cabrón se fue para allá y siguió soltando igual como estaba soltando aquí. Pero el tema se llama Mi Flow.
Mi Flow.
By OP My Fucking Name. Chequenlo en las
and follow him, porque OPMFN. Él suelta música y
no,
me gusta,
y super, tú lo ves que tiene.
He does trap music too.
No, yeah, he does drill. He's
drill,
one of the hardest.
trap.
Honestly, he's one of the hardest Latin drill guys in Atlanta, hands down. Probably the only one doing it too. That can do it at that level. Shout out to Monty though, because she hops on drill too, but male artist. But pero no, el pana está rompiendo allá. Sacó el tema de Mi Flow, creo que es un featuring con un pana de allá de Panamá. Right. También tenemos otro artista que es conocido de aquí del podcast, Henry Álvarez.
Álvarez.
Soltó un tema con On Katrina en Josh EP. Es panita de nosotros, el mismo de Colabora.
Sí.
Que lo viste allá colaborando.
Copyright.
Copy. El tema se llama Copyright. Yeah, that shit go hard. And it's a vibe. They all have 3 different flows. Everybody doing
it mixes up real good, man. And that's a trap, ain't it? That's a trap.
That's a trap. That's a trap.
That's what I'm saying right there. That all this music can literally be going towards Luis Trevino. But go ahead, keep going.
Entonces, seguimos. El próximo es un tema de la pana de nosotros aquí, Toshani. Check her out.
Toshani, man, she been working hard.
Yeah, she been working super hard she be on that sync licensing. She got over, I don't know, like 6-7 EPs just cooked up. ready to go.
And she gonna get it because she a hustler, bro.
Yeah,
She
no,
always
she
getting it.
get it, bro. Big shout out to Tashani. Her singles, the song is called Nave, and I think that single is a part of a whole EP that she dropped recently.
Yeah,
and
it's on a different path, and that shit hard as hell because it's not the same type of music that you hear, but it is at the same time. Like it's it's in the same highway, but it's a different path, and I like that she taking music to a different
yeah, it's
areas and being creative.
It's Latin, and it's very different than what you would listen to now, like the more
But that's great
top
because
10
I don't want to
records
hear the
type
same
shit.
thing every time, and that takes me somewhere else. And I
No,
like
es una
I like
vibra.
Nave. Everybody check it out. I reposted that too. So
No, y está duro el tema. También another one that we mentioned, and my apologies, guys. My apologies.
my apologize,
guys. But Tokyoto dot wave. Tokyoto wave.
Tokyoto that way.
Well, it's not dot. I don't think it's a dot. I think it's just Tokyoto wave.
Tokyoto way.
Pero los
That's
panas, that's Alan Who and East Valley, and
yeah,
it's
shout
crazy.
out to Alan who man,
Yeah.
because he always showing love too.
Nah, and my bad, yo, because I'm like, Tokyoto Wave. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this. And I think when I saw the flyer, I was like, man, I've seen this name around. And looking back now, I'm like, yo, that's who it was. And it's because they've been promoting their collaboration. This is like, they're both solo artists. So Alan Who's by himself at East Valley, but they've collabed a lot together. They're on each other's projects. And now they finally say, yo, we're going to do this right here on some, Watch the Throne type J. Well, not the style of music, but just the collaboration of two dope hip hop. And I think they, Alan Who has this thing where he be singy with it, but he be rap flowing, and it's just lyrical.
It's hard, bro.
Very
like,
organic.
They out here.
Very organic vibes, yo. Like if you listen to their music, it's very organic, very, I don't know. It has this feel to it. It's real dope. But yeah, check them out, man.
And that's the IDS song.
The song.
for the
hold
weeks,
up,
bro,
hold up,
because
hold up,
I was
because hold
gonna
up,
tell 'em.
hold up,
I was
hold up.
gonna tell them because sometimes
No.
we be missing stuff.
The name of the song is called Carajillo.
Oh,
for
que tú no
Tokyoto
dijiste
Wave.
El nombre. Yo pensé que tú lo
Yeah,
dijiste,
bro. You're over
carajillo.
here getting ahead
Yeah,
of
my
me,
bad.
pa.
I'm
Yo,
sorry because
somebody get this guy.
not because sometimes a lot of people don't tag us on songs, and I want everybody to tag the IDS page, the In the Spot ATL page, because sometimes we miss stuff, and our team misses stuff, and we want to hear your stuff. Nosotros queremos escuchar todo. So if you tag us every time you come up, you can be on the songs of the week, the IDS songs of the week.
Not just that, man. I want to encourage everybody because I know you guys are watching. I know that out of, laziness or maybe just, I'm going to watch it. I see you guys engaging with our reels very, very well, but we need that support, guys. If we don't get these subscribers up, this content doesn't really get further. And we appreciate our subscribers right now, but I do want to encourage you, if you're watching this off of anybody's post, any link, just hit the subscribe button. It's down here. Hit the bell button, the notifications. If you hit the notifications, they'll let you know when we're dropping episodes. You don't gotta really look for us. YouTube will tell you.
And we
So
really
make sure you
appreciate
do that. Also engage with the content. Comment down. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you want us talking about. If we missed anything, if we said anything wrong, we're not Mr. Chat GPTs over here. We don't know everything.
Right.
So but yeah, besides that, did you want to touch that AI, or you want to jump into these events that are coming up and the festivals and everything that Atlanta's bringing for the summer and the rest of the year?
I think we should go straight to the events.
You want to go to that? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
We'll talk
yeah.
about that next time.
Right. Let's click that
But-
AI next time because everybody's
We know what's
dealing with it.
happening
Right,
with AI.
Right.
Yeah,
Everybody know
AI
what's
is taking over a lot of different things. Is in a good way, but also we're gonna discuss next week. We're gonna bring that topic back, and we're gonna discuss a little bit of the disadvantages, the things that maybe is taken away from the actual creators out there and businesses and all that. Pero let's talk about some of these Atlanta concerts, man.
Bro, everybody.
Atlanta's is popping this year.
Y
They
por
got-
si acaso que porque a veces uno está en el internet y no ve los flyers y no están conectados con la gente que están promocionando estos eventos. So that's what we here for. Hopefully we get on your phone and on your computer and whatever. It's a lot of people coming, bro.
man.
And this is a perfect chance for los artistas locales que quieren promocionar even if you're not performing, even if you're not backstage, even if you're not there, you can pop up and
No,
put your flyers and stickers everywhere, man. That's another
No,
tactic right there.
y Joseal también,
Sí.
Jose en la vuelta, reach out to the promoter, find out if they got an opener. If they don't, hey, submit your media kit or whatever they ask for nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But definitely for you Davey fans, Davey is coming to Atlanta at the Tabernacle June 20th. Underwater, los Underwater van a estar aquí en junio 20 en The Tabernacle. También viene Karol G. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, September 24th.
You know that thing about to be packed with a
Oh, no,
lot of
that shit gonna be crazy, bro. She packed
women.
out. She packed out
and dudes. Too, man.
she did el Irán Beathorn in Puerto Rico two times in a row, and
I mean she's
that's
popping.
big, bro. So I know she's coming with that heat. También para la gente que le gusta Arcángel, yo súper fanático de Arca, viene en octubre 16 en el Coca-Cola Roxy. Don Omar, viene para State Farm Arena October 17th. And not necessarily ending the year, because I think there's going to be some other concerts hopefully after, but right now, Young Miko at State Farm Arena October 31st for Halloween.
Bro, that's a lot of artists that's in the industry that's popping, and that a lot of artists can take advantage of and use their platform almost to make your platform pop if you really want to, invest. Because Atlanta is lit this summer and all the way to fall too, because that's over there going to October. So that's a great.
Nah, it's a good spread of artists. Yo pienso que even before they become, and who came recently, Hansel La H vino. No, Hansel La H. Jade 66 vino. Roa vino. Slater vino. Jan Block vino. All like early this year, last year.
No, aquí están viniendo la gente, pero and that's wonderful. That shows you that Atlanta has the market and Atlanta has the fans.
Y todos esos artistas son trap, papi.
Eso es lo que estoy diciendo. It has the I didn't want to go back there, but since you took it back there, I was about to say even the list of all these artists that have done trap that are coming here, and they have the Tabernacle's about to be packed with Davey. I know he has reggaeton, but he got trap.
No, papi, ese cabrón obligado tiene que cantar los trap,
like,
cabrón.
He's a trap artist to me. So,
what's the song that he did with was it him that was on the joint that you put me on to with el que en paz descanse, el que se murió? Jerusa. What was that? That was Davey on there, No More Course, right? Los dueños de la calle. Oh, that's Young Chimmy. Okay, mala mía.
Creo que colaboraron con Jerusa.
No,
ellos salen.
Pero ellos salieron
Jerusa.
pues mayormente así en ese flow trap. Y pues claro, they're doing reggaeton.
Todos están ahí. Young Miko. We already know Don Omar has done everything.
Ryan Castro's coming too.
He's done everything. And Karol G has been on trap. Is that even though her album was dominating now and her sound, but this is the greatest time for you to get yourself out there. Not only enjoy these events that's coming here, these artists that come in here, for the artists, because we always like to show love to the artists in Atlanta, the Latin artists. This is a great time for you to go and show yourself and network and be around everybody that's enjoying the same type of music that you do.
Not just that, but let's also talk about not just concerts. Let's talk about festivals.
Right, because
I know last episode we talked about Oye Fest. Big shout out to Oye Fest. Today we're gonna focus on 3 other events that are coming pretty soon. Actually, I think one of them is right around the corner. I believe by the time this episode comes out, it'll be maybe the day of. So if you're watching this, Perreo Land, Atlanta,
right,
June
Ivy
5th.
Queen headlining.
That's today. That's today, and Evie Queen is headlining at Atlanta Coliseum. That's pretty fire, bro, because
Right.
Evie Queen hasn't came to Atlanta
In a long time. And
since
now,
that Latin festival that probably you performed at and I performed that back in Flaco and Jonah, that throwback.
That's right.
So, so it's dope. La Diva, La Caballota viene para Atlanta, junio 5 para el Perreo Land Festival. También un saludito al corillo que está haciendo Sunset Atlanta.
Yeah, shout out to them, that Boricua.
We bring in
Boricua flavor. Ahí es que tú quieres que
we
está.
bring in
Tú
la
tienes que
calle
estar ahí.
de Sunset to Atlanta, June 20th at Ameris Bank Amphitheater. Asegúrate de capear esos tickets. Ahí va a haber cultura, va a haber comida, va a haber música. En verdad, y me perdonan, no me eduqué mucho con los artistas que van a salir,
I
pero
know DJ L.
DJ Eels is definitely behind
So shout
that,
out to
pero hay
DJ
un
L.
artista que they've been promoting and it's fire. You guys check it out for real. I just can't say it at the top of my head right now. Pero Sunset Atlanta, junio 20, Ameris Bank Amphitheater. ¿Es Elvis Crespo o no? It is? Okay, Elvis Crespo. There you go. Shout out to production with the quick search.
Shout out, right.
Yeah, Elvis Crespo en Sunset, papi. Suavemente,
Bésame.
píntame.
Man, that man
So
hit
if you
hard
fuck
right
with that, make sure you hit that Sunset on
Right.
June 20th. Y también tenemos el Moonlight Music Festival.
That's Looney, right?
Big shout out to Looney.
Yeah, shout out to
Arroyo
DJ
Live. Big shout out to Tanque. You know, the people
Shout out
over
to
there
Tanque,
doing
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
That's July 11th at Atlanta Eagles Arena. If you went to the How They Say concert, I think that's the same venue, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
That's over there in Beaufort Highway, Doraville area. Pero yeah, so make sure you get your tickets if you want to have fun this year. Get some stuff going on in the summer. Fuera de eso, mi gente, yo pienso que cubrimos todo hoy, ¿verdad?
See, and before we leave off that with all these events, just to let y'all know, I want y'all to comment and let us know where you want to go. You want to go to Davie at the Tabernacle. You want to go to Sunset. You want to go to Moonlight. Let us know in the comments. Déjanos saber porque, hey, a mí me gusta leer cuando estoy viendo. I'm always looking at my episode.
Yeah, we
So I like to read the comments too.
Yeah,
So let us know.
We always gonna read the comments, man. Make sure you subscribe, comment, follow if you're not following on
Please.
IG is in the spot ATL.
TikTok as well, in the spot ATL.
We want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, as always, man. ATL POP for all your ceramic detailing, PPF, vinyl wrap. You want to get your Lambo?
Thank you for holding it down.
Hold me down, POP. Make sure you holla at my boy Alejandro or my boy Rishi, man. They'll take care of you, man. ATL POP on Instagram, pursuitofperfection.com. Or actually, no, atlpop.com, right? Yes.
That's right.
So make sure you
TikTok.
check it out. Anyways, I don't know why I'm repeating it. It's down here. You're
Right,
gonna see
obviously, it's coming,
it's
but
'cause,
we
you
gotta
know,
show love. Because,
We gotta
you know,
show love. Make sure you follow them. Big shout out to them. And then make sure you check us out on all social media,
right. In the
IG.
spot ATL.
We got a TikTok too, right, Capital?
We do got a TikTok,
got a
so
TikTok.
please come over there. I know a lot of y'all already following us and y'all showing love. We appreciate that. Please share, please repost on Instagram, on TikTok. Everything is in the spot ATL.
Man, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's your boy FLA,
And this is your captain speaking, Capiitol.
and we are in the spot.